Hey girls, welcome back to my channel. I just did a quick little blow dry in my hair. I don't love it, but listen, I just feel like this just looks strange. For today's video, I'm just gonna do a little soft glam OG YouTuber vibe type of look. I wanted to do this video kind of like in an OG YouTuber type of way, so I'm gonna do like a little tutorial within this video. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna really like that because I love watching videos like that still to this day. I already did my eyebrows off camera just because they are so bushy and just like so long and so crazy. I'm getting them done next week actually because my vacation is about a week and a half away, honey. So I'm so excited for that. But today we're just gonna do a soft glam. I literally have all my products laid out. And also this is kind of a way to me to prep my makeup skills for vacation, you know? I haven't done makeup in quite a long time, probably like a month already. Yeah, probably like a month. So I think it's time to get back on that grind, honey. And yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Also, yes, new setting. I did talk about that in my last video a little bit, but this is kind of how my room is coming along now. My bed is right here and I got new bedding. It's literally so cute. That's my bookshelf right there. That's where I ended up placing it. And I was gonna fix it for the video, but I got a little lazy, so it's not all fixed up. But it's still really cute. And then I just have my bean bag there, and then it's just really cute. Some stuff are still not how I want it to be, but it's gonna all come together. I want to dip into some new products and also some products that I haven't used in a long time, like this Mario palette, because this is something that always comes with me on vacation because there's like, come on, hello. So yeah, we're just gonna do something soft, something cute, something quick, and let's get to it. So first, of course, always start off with your skin prep. If you really want your makeup to last a long time, or just even if you take it lasting a long time out of the picture, if you just want it to look good for the time that you have it on, you need to prep your skin. I already did. I put on moisturizer and sunscreen. Do not forget your sunscreen, okay? Put on moisturizer and sunscreen, and then just now I'm just gonna put on this e.l.f. primer. It's the liquid poreless putty primer. It's really the only primer that I've ever liked. I'm not really much of a primer person. I don't like the milk one or any of those grippy primers. I just find that so sticky, and I have a lot of sensory issues, honey, so it's not something that I really like. So guys, look at my new chair. Well, you can't really see, but it's a white rolly chair. I'm so excited because for the past, ever since me and my sister, we used to share a room back then. This is a fluffy chair. The top was fluffy, and then it was just like a regular chair, but it didn't have no back to it, so my back would always hurt. I had it probably for at least 10 years now, and I'm 21 years old, maybe 7, something along those lines, but it's been a super long time. And I was like, I cannot believe I've had it for so long. It's like, it's cute, but it's honestly uncomfortable. If I'm sitting down here doing a video or I'm doing makeup for like 3 hours, 2 hours, my back will start hurting. I'm gonna go in with the e.l.f. Halo Glow. This is kind of gonna be like an added primer, also just like a glow booster, kind of get that glow. So I added in the areas where I need extra, not coverage, but like I have some spots. Like I'll go ahead and add it over here. This spot has been here for months now, and then I'll go on my chin. So I'm adding it on my cheekbones to get that glow, which you can't really see. The camera's not really picking it up. I'm just gonna blend with my beauty blender, and you're gonna see you still get that nice glow. This is like a must now. Ever since I started adding it into my makeup routine, it's a must. Now I'm gonna do this because this is, I'm kind of practicing, like I said, kind of for like my vacation looks. I'm on vacation. I want cute pictures, you know. I'm still gonna do my makeup, okay? The heat is not gonna stop me, but I'm not trying to sit down in the bathroom or wherever there's a mirror and do my makeup for like 3 hours. But realistically, doing this look, the soft glam, it would not take me more than 10-15 minutes. I'm using the Huda Beauty, their corrector. This is, I have mine in peach. I really didn't need that much, but since I put that much on this side, I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. I'm using this under my eyes because they're a little bit dark, and that way I don't have to use as much concealer and as much skin tint or foundation. For my vacation though, I anywhere that I go that I'm like packing makeup pack whatever, I always just take my Fenty Beauty skin tint. This is amazing. This is a little bit too light for me even in the winter, so I do mix it in with a liquid concealer, with a concealer that's a little bit darker. Mix it in with this. Go ahead and blend this with the same dry beauty blender, just because I added way too much of the corrector either way, so hopefully it'll soak that up. Now you really don't need a corrector if your bags aren't that bad, but mine are always bad, always. So you see how much of a difference that made? It's not gonna like completely cover it up, but it's definitely gonna look a lot better. So I'm just gonna blend that in. Okay, now going in with the Fenty Beauty Ease Drop Skin Tint. This is in the shade 10, like I said, but since it's a little bit too light, I'm just gonna do a small squeeze. Like, look how light that is. I don't know what I was thinking buying this in a shade 10. The lighting in Sephora is always just so, it's so deceiving. I'm just mixing it in with the, oh, this is the Lancome all over concealer. So they have like a hope, they actually sent me this, they sent me 3 shades. I was using this for contour for a little while, but now I mix it in with like my foundations. It's not focusing. It is not focusing. There you go. I now mix this in with my foundations and concealers or skin tint that are a little bit too light, and I'll mix it in with that. And like, look at that. Tell me that is not the perfect shade. So I'm now just gonna go ahead and swatch this all over my face, and I only put that tiny little drop because obviously I was gonna mix it in with a concealer, but I really don't want nothing too crazy. Okay, it looks dark on camera, but I swear it does not look like that in person. I don't want too much product on my face. All my brushes that I'm probably gonna use today are gonna be the Makeup by Ariel. Yeah, Makeup by Ariel X Morphe ones. Those I love so much. They're actually so good. And this is the A24 brush, and I'm just gonna blend it in. I've also been loving kind of doing my blush and my bronzer right before my foundation. I feel like it kind of gives like a nice highlighted and like elevated look. So that's what I'm gonna do today. I mean, like, I'm still putting literally 2 other powdered blushes right on top, so you're not gonna lose any of the color, I promise you. Using the Rare Beauty liquid blushers in Hope. So, you know, this one I can confidently go in with, like, you know, a couple dots. I do have another one. This one's Enjoy, and this one's a little scary. I can barely even go with a dot and blend that in. I just like to focus this really high up on my cheekbones, and then I smile a little bit and bring it to my apples of my cheeks. Also, if I'm not looking at the camera, it's because right behind you guys is the mirror, and I do like to bring it under my eyes a little bit to kind of get that little pink makeup look. Pink under eye trend makeup look, whatever you want to freaking call it. Just bring it all in there, just so everything kind of blends in together. They're all married, you know, they're all locked in. This has been on my head. Okay, I recently came back to TikTok. Not that I left or anything, like that literally is all I'm on 24/7, but I didn't have any will to kind of, what the hell happened there? I didn't have any will to post on there. I'm gonna use the Morphe. This is their Sun and Done Smooth Gliding Bronzer Stick. This is so amazing. Honestly, I've never had a bronzer this good. This is from the Morphe 2 collection. Mine is, I think mine is the second to darkest shade. It's an Amber Shores. They could definitely get their range up a little bit more, like their color range, but this is honestly really good. Anyway, so I recently posted 2 videos on my TikTok yesterday. It's Friday today, and this video is going up tomorrow, Saturday. But yeah, so I kind of came back, and I've also been posting on Reels, and my videos have been doing terrible on Reels. My last video on here also didn't do too well, and I honestly thought I was at least going to get a little bit more views. But it's honestly so hard trying to really just get out there as a creator, because it's like you're posting these videos, you're posting these pictures, you're doing this and this whatever to try and just get your name out there and kind of have a community, whatever. And then there's just those couple of days, those couple of videos that just do very terrible, and then you're just like, okay, what am I doing this for again? And it's kind of hard to not think like that. Like, I feel like every creator obviously went through that, and then to get where they are right now, you know, they're super big and all that stuff. But it's like, not that I want to be like a super huge creator. I say all of this to kind of say that it does make it hard when you kind of like put a lot of effort into these videos and then you're just like, okay, I'm getting nowhere. I posted a reel yesterday on my Instagram last night, like right before I went to bed. I kid you not, I woke up with like 5 likes in the video. I'm like, okay. And it's like literally the only way to grow on Instagram nowadays is to post reels. It's like, if I'm trying to grow on Instagram, I'm like, I've been stuck at 400 freaking followers. I'm like, I don't know what else to do. I want to grow mainly on Instagram. And as you guys know, posting pictures now is not the same. Like, Instagram is not the same anymore. So you can post pictures on Instagram, but that itself, you posting pictures, even if you look like a goddamn model, is not gonna get you anymore like how I used to back then. You could post amazing pictures, mediocre pictures, even just a freaking selfie, and you would be famous. You would be considered an Instagram model. Now, to actually grow on Instagram, you have to post reels, and that's the thing. Like, it scares me every single time I have to post a video on Instagram, because it's like, oh, this is kind of like I'm scared, you know. So that's just kind of what I've been struggling with. And then also TikTok, it's nearly impossible to grow on there now. It's like, I don't even know. On TikTok is where I actually put a lot of effort into my videos, and then I just feel like it goes nowhere. Enough of the yapping though. Let me just show you guys the concealers that I use. I use the Makeup by Mario concealer, like always, and then I mix it in with the Huda Beauty. You guys know that's like literally my go-to combo right now. The Huda Beauty concealer is in the shade Sugar Biscuit 3.5N. And then the Makeup by Mario concealer is in the shade 280, just 280. Surprisingly enough, this is actually looking really good for me to be blending this with a dry beauty sponge. So, and there's a flake on my face. I hate this. Ew. I'm actually not even using the brand Beauty Blender. This one is from the Paw Paw. That's the brand. It's from Amazon. These are a lot. I have actually, this is an actual beauty blender. This just feels so different. Like, I'm gonna try and show you guys. You see, it kind of just like reforms back. This one has like no like cushion to it. Like, this is like kind of like almost like memory foam. Like, you see how it just slowly bounces back? This one has none of that. I don't like the material of it. I know it's the OG and everything, but these Papa ones from Amazon are honestly so good. And you get like, for like $10 or like $9, you get like 6 in a pack. One beauty blender is $20, which they probably even raised the price in now because of inflation. I'm so tired of these damn brands talking about some inflation. It don't affect you. Please, please. I don't even know if the price has raised. I'm not coming for beauty blender, but I'm like, a lot of these bigger companies, not only makeup but just and everything, talking about some, oh, we had to raise the price because inflation. Now, you know damn well your billion-dollar company is not being affected by inflation. You just being greedy and money hungry. Okay, now I think that's all actually of the cream products that I'm going to use. So now I'm going to go ahead and set my face. As you guys know, Milani Make It Last. This is my lover. I just love her so much. She's amazing. If you don't have one of these little fans, please go and get you one. These are amazing to dry your setting spray, unless you want to be here for like 5 minutes waiting for everything to dry. I don't, so I went and got me one of those. I think I went too far with the concealer up here. So we just let that dry now. It's all dry on my face, and now you can go in with your powder products. So the powder products that I have are, you know, a good amount of stuff. The first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set my under eyes with the Charlotte Tilbury airbrush powder. My face is getting itchy. Oh my god, I hate this. Sometimes I honestly will skip this step if I'm just like, I want more of a glowy look and I don't want to be too matte. But most of the time I am mixing a setting powder, which is this one from Charlotte Tilbury, and then the One Size powder. That's like a killer combo, like amazing. And of course I'm using a Makeup by Ariel brush. This one is in A14. The next powder product that I'm going to use is this Milani bronzer. This is their Silky Matte Bronzing Powder. Mine is in the shade 03 Suntan. Again, I feel like they could have a darker range with this. I think this is, again, the second to last darkest shade, and I'm like second to last, darkest, honey. I feel like you guys could add a little bit, a little more, maybe 4 more actually. This is a really good bronzer though. Like I love Milani and basically like all of the products. Like I'm actually obsessed with Milani and their products, and they actually followed me on Instagram. I literally was so happy about that. I don't remember why they followed me. I think I might have done a video mentioning them, or like or I tagged them on my story and they responded back and they followed me back, and I'm like, ugh, this is why I love you guys. What I add more of than bronzer is blush. So I'm actually gonna mix these two together, which I've been loving to do for like the past couple of times that I've been doing my makeup. I go with first the Juvia's Place blush rogue palette. This is volume 4. It has the darker hot pink blush and then the lighter one, and then on top, kind of as like my blush topper, I'll go in with the Milani again baked blushes. This one is in Dolce Pink, and I also have the Luminoso one as well. As you guys know, this is like an OG one, Luminoso. It's just like a peach one. I love this one as well. When I have like a peach blush under and I kind of want like a little sunset vibe, this is what I use. It's so good. Now these blushes aren't like super pigmented. They are a big blush, so it's kind of like light, but I'll show you guys how it looks. So again, another Makeup by Ariel brush. I'm just gonna wipe off the excess on this towel that I have here. So I'll go in with the darker blush, literally so lightly, because these are pigmented is how when I say so pigmented, and I bring it up here and I'm like barely touching my cheek because they're so pigmented. And with this, I'm not even adding more product on it. I'm just gonna go in and add more blush, kind of like where you would put highlighter, but I just kind of want this to focus higher up, and then I'll kind of go in and blend that in, and then put some on the apple of my cheeks. This is just to kind of like get the Milani blush started, since it isn't as pigmented. And then I'll go in with the Milani blush again. I'm just gonna wipe off the brush a little bit so I don't get too much of the Juvia's Place blush. And then look how flat it is. It literally is supposed to be rounded on top, but I use this all the time. This chair is actually scaring me because sometimes my hands will get dirty and I can't even put my hands down and touch the chair, or like I'm like going like this with the product so it doesn't get on the chair. Like maybe a white chair for my vanity wasn't the smartest, but it's like, what's cuter than white? So then I just I go crazy with this because like I said, they are not super pigmented, but it adds a super nice sheen to it. You see that? So pretty. Okay, now I'm gonna start with the eyes. I'm gonna do something super light, but I really just want to dig back into my Mario palette. I've been missing it. It's been so long since I actually even got to use it. This is where all of like my eye brushes and like smaller brushes are. I'm gonna use this one to go in with this one. It's a little bit lighter than this one. This one's a little bit warmer. This one's cooler toned, and I'm kind of just use that in my crease. Just being super light with it. You see how I did that super simple, super quick, super elegant eye look? Yeah. Very mindful of me. Very demure. I keep it classy. Not too much on the eyes. Not too much color. Not too much clashing with the colors and lash. No. We keep it simple. Period. I'm using the Anastasia mascara right now. This is like one of my favorite mascaras. If it's not this one, I'm using the Ilia one. It's a little mini one that I got from Sephora. It's like super thick, so it kind of like makes your lashes like super thick, and I love it. Like, look at that. Look at the difference, and look like I just look more awake. And it even, like when you do your bottom lashes, it even looks like you put like black liner in your waterline, and I just love that look. Unfortunately guys, I'm starting to sweat. Like I feel like my face is gonna start sweating soon, and I'm really hot in here because I had to turn off the AC. It was just too loud for the video. It's been so long since I did this. I'm gonna let this sit and we're gonna peel it. It's like the most satisfying thing ever. I'm gonna try and show you guys. Let me just start it off. Okay, there we go. Ooh, I have a little bit of a patchiness here. the longer you leave these on, like if you leave this on for literally 10 minutes, it'll be so dark and it'll stay on for so long. I'm not that patient, which honestly what I thought is I should probably put this on while I'm like putting on my mascara. That way it'll like dry for a good amount of time, but I always forget to do that. Okay, let's do this one. My top lip is brown, so there usually is never that much color on my top lip. Why am I like not able to feel this one? Ooh. Okay, I think I did a really good thick layer because you can actually see it. Period. Then I'm just going in. Oh, I didn't take out the shade that I got it in. Mine is in the shade Hazel. A quick little gloss. We keep it classy, we keep it mindful. I also love this because I can put this on my whole lip and I don't have to worry about like interrupting my lip liner or like being super careful. Guys, you know, we keep it light, we keep it classy, we keep it demure, we keep it mindful. So this is the finished look. Super soft, literally skin tint, concealer, blush, bronzer, and a lip, and you're done. So I hope you guys enjoyed and learned a little something. Like I said, I want it to be more of a tutorial based video, so let me know if you girls enjoyed it like this, or should I just do my makeup and talk shenanigans, because I can do that as well. But let me know what you guys think, and thank you for watching and tuning in, and I'll see you guys next week. Next week we are going to do my packing video, because this Saturday is not the Saturday I'm leaving. Next Saturday is 3 days before I leave, because I leave Wednesday. So next Saturday is when I ultimately should be packing, because if I don't make a video for it, I will literally wait the day before to start packing, and we're not gonna do that. So we're gonna pack on my next video for my vacation, and I'm so excited. Next week I can say that next week I'm going on my trip, and also that next week is my birthday. So I'll see you guys next week on Saturday again. Bye. Love you.